¿Qué tal amigos? Bienvenidos a un nuevo video en el canal. Muy contento de estar nuevamente con todos ustedes. Seguimos con estos videos sumamente polémicos. Ya hemos estado viendo detenidamente cómo todo el Congreso se le ha echado encima a Kristi Noem. Ya hemos visto cómo le han descubierto todo tipo de artimañas que ha estado articulando esta mujer a lo largo de estos pocos meses que aún ha tenido el gobierno del presidente Donald Trump. Ya vimos cómo le están comprobando a esta mujer que está, está deportando a los migrantes sin pruebas, y a los que está deportando con pruebas ya hemos visto que les están fabricando cargos. Así que vamos a ver este video por si faltaba alguien más en esta fiesta. Así es, señores, alguien iba a defender a Kristi Noem y sobre todo fue Marjorie Taylor Greene. Así que bienvenidos a la fiesta, vamos a ver cómo se pone esto y quédense. Bienvenidos.
Are hurt on your watch.
Gentleman's time has expired. I now recognize...
Mr. Chairman, sorry. I ask unanimous consent to enter for the record. One of our colleagues had asked if there was evidence if the so-called Maryland man, Kilmar Abrego Garcia, was MS-13. According to the Attorney General of the United States, she posted that the evidence shows Kilmar Abrego Garcia has repeatedly been identified as a member of MS-13 by a Maryland County Police Gang unit, which I introduced for the record, a reliable confidential informant, ICE officers, an immigration judge agreed, and an appellate board agreed.
Without
So you have, is that a court order? Well, I object.
No, she can put anything she wants in the record. She's not complying to your request, Mr. Goldman.
She asked for unanimous consent.
Okay, so you're objecting to her putting that into the record?
I am objecting subject to a clarification. Is that a court order that establishes that he's a member of MS-13?
An immigration judge agreed that he was MS-13.
For bail
An
purposes.
appellate
We're
board
not gonna-
agreed.
Don't misrepresent.
Hold on,
A
we're not...
judge.
Everybody pause. We're gonna let one person talk at a time. You ask a question, answer the question, please.
According to the Attorney General of the United States, she informed the country that an immigration judge agreed that your Maryland man, Kilmar Abrego Garcia, is MS-13. An appellate board agreed. ICE officers
are misstating
agreed.
what the
A reliable
Mr. Goldman,
informant.
the clock is not yours right now. She has the floor. Please continue answering the question.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. A Maryland County
She's not answering the question, sir.
No, she's going to answer the question, and then you can object
Can
to
you
her answer.
make sure that she answers the question?
Finish answer. You just said, please finish your answer.
A Maryland County Police Gang unit agreed that he's MS-13. A reliable confidential informant agreed that he's MS-13. ICE officers agreed that he's MS-13. An immigration judge agreed that he's MS-13. An appellate board agreed that Kilmar Abrego Garcia, your Maryland man, is MS-13.
Okay.
I
Have the
object.
floor. What do you want to say?
I object because she is misstating the record and the facts. That is not accurate, and therefore I object to that being introduced. There is no.
Mr.
Well, sir, can
Chairman?
I explain? You let her go on.
Go ahead.
There is no final court order establishing that he's a member. Maybe he is. So you should put all that evidence before a judge, and if he is MS-13, he should be deported. That's what we're talking about, but you're misstating what all of that evidence is.
No, I think I'm going to make a point here. You basically just read what the Attorney General said, correct?
Yes, sir.
You didn't assert that this was a court order, did you? Did you assert that this was a court order?
I read the Attorney General of the United States.
And you have a right on our committee to submit for unanimous consent or a vote if we want to put it to a vote. This for the record, correct? Is that it?
Yes.
That is correct. Okay,
Mr. Chairman,
she has a right.
Could I review what she is submitting?
No, she can submit something to this committee.
But it matters that she just said she represented exactly what the Attorney General said. She has a document there. I would like to
Let's make
see
a
that
copy.
document.
Let's make a copy
to
for
see if her
everybody, and we'll
representation-
vote on. I'm going to hold on just a second. We're going to hold. You're calling for the question? We're calling for the question. The clerk, we're going to need to set. Hold on just a second. Brief recess.
Please, let's get this on the historical record.
This is great.
We voted in order.
Totalmente picante lo que estamos viendo. Totalmente.
All right, there's
Mr. Higgins, I'm just asking
hold
to
on.
see the document.
I have the floor. All right, so we have a motion to vote on the submission of this for the record. That's all that has been stated. And
I have a parliamentary inquiry, sir.
Do not interrupt me again. We are on the vote on whether or not this can be entered into the record. A motion has been made, and we will vote on that motion. All of those in favor.
I have a parliamentary inquiry before we vote, sir.
Mr. Ranking Member.
It's our request that we object. And in the middle of the objection, you consider a motion, which...
He was done talking about Ms.
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. You stopped him from talking.
I just have a parliamentary inquiry.
A parliamentary inquiry. Okay, go ahead. You have the floor.
Is it the procedure of this committee that someone who is making an objection to the admission of evidence cannot review that evidence before we vote on it?
Yeah, the content is irrelevant to the motion, and the motion has been made to vote on the submission for the record.
The content is irrelevant? I mean, that's what I'm objecting to. If she is accurate in what her representation is, I will withdraw my objection. I just need to see the document.
Somebody walk the thing over there and let him read it. I mean, get to the bottom of this quickly. We'll hold on your vote, Mr. Ogles.
Impresionante lo que estamos viendo. Estamos viendo que hay información sumamente irrelevante para el señor Goldman.
Mr. Chairman, given that this is a tweet from the Attorney General that is effectively, I believe, consistent with what Ms. Taylor Greene says, I withdraw my objection.
Gentleman withdraws his objection. I now recognize, who's up?
Bueno,
Mr.
señores,
Jimenez for his 5 minutes of questioning.
bueno, señores, hasta aquí el video. La verdad es de que hemos visto cómo se le puso al tú por tú Dan Goldman, se le puso Magasainer. Pues ahora la otra invitada de esta fiesta, Marjorie Taylor Greene, que era, si no era Donald Trump, iba a ser ella la única que iba a estar defendiendo a Kristi Noem, porque la verdad es de que la única prueba que están presentando increíblemente, es un tuit. Es un tuit del fiscal y la verdad es de que no sé, porque yo no soy abogado, eso lo quiero dejar muy en claro, pero en materia legal, no sé qué tanto fundamento o peso o argumento tenga un tuit en este tema de las deportaciones. La verdad es de que me llama mucho la atención cómo se están manejando en los Estados Unidos. Y bueno, la verdad es de que ya hemos visto también cómo Marjorie Taylor Greene ha sido partícipe de este tipo de encuentros xenófobos. Ya, de hecho, tenemos un video hablando al respecto sobre ello, cómo Marjorie Taylor Greene se puso de una actitud totalmente xenófoba con una periodista, Martha Garrett, la verdad no recuerdo exactamente el nombre de la reportera, pero que le hizo ciertas preguntas y como eran preguntas que a ella no le convenían, le preguntó que de dónde era. Y ella le dijo, yo soy del Reino Unido o de Inglaterra. Y ella le respondió, y bueno, ¿tú qué haces aquí? ¿Por qué no te vas a tu país? ¿Por qué no arreglan las cosas en su país? ¿Por qué no estás? ¿Por qué estás? Quién te dio permiso para entrar hacia los Estados Unidos? Con una arrogancia, Marjorie Taylor Greene se pone eh, a estar todavía metiendo este tema sobre un tuit de un fiscal. La verdad es que me sorprende mucho cómo le estén dando voz a este tipo de gente, pero la verdad es, al mismo tiempo no me sorprende porque son la fiel representación, y ya lo hemos visto video tras video, tras video, tras video, cómo esta gente, la verdad es que no sabemos qué tiene esta gente pues en la cabeza, sinceramente da mucho que pensar cómo son los procesos de las ejecuciones, de las maniobras, de todas las acciones que están llevando en ese país. Y la verdad es de que me encantaría que todos ustedes pudieran hacer comentarios al respecto. Yo los estoy leyendo todos los días a todos ustedes. La verdad es que yo estoy muy encantado con toda la participación de ustedes y sobre todo que ese es el objetivo del canal. Ese es el objetivo del canal, que ustedes se expresen sin tapujo, que realmente ustedes escriban lo que ustedes realmente piensan sobre este tipo de gente. Ese tipo de gente es la que está dañando al país, es la que está dañando en términos económicos al mundo, y ya no hablemos socialmente cómo está afectando a toda, pues a la sociedad, valga la expresión, de los Estados Unidos. Así que bueno, pues hasta aquí la dejamos, señores. Un gusto, como siempre, estar con todos ustedes. Suscríbanse, es totalmente gratis y sobre todo es para que no se pierdan ustedes los videos que vamos a estar aquí presentando. Hay videos todos los días, de lunes a domingo. Y bueno, después de todo este comercial, les mando un abrazo y nos vemos en la siguiente. Bye bye.